Well, yesterday I told you to talk about books or take quotes from books for video fodder, and this has been on my agenda all week, and I'm getting to it now today. For my birthday, I got a book by Charley Boorman called Extreme Frontiers. It is probably my fourth or fifth book, and actually, I'll be honest with you, it was my second copy of Extreme Frontiers, so my daughter's taken it back and will get me a different one. So I have just about got his entire selection. Now, some of you are going to say, who's Charley Boorman? Possibly you know him from some of his movie roles. Other than that, you may know that he and Ewan McGregor, heartthrob Ewan McGregor, did some motorcycle trips, and he has taken that one step further. Ewan McGregor obviously is still a really busy actor. Charley Boorman is a modern day adventurer, and he does most of that on motorcycle. Now, some of you know that I ride motorcycle, and when I first tuned into Charley and Ewan's Long Way Round, that was their first trip, and then they did right around the globe. I was hooked. I mean, Ewan McGregor's a sweetheart, and I love him to bits. But Charley Boorman became like my baby brother. And his way of writing is just so raw. It's raw as in real. Okay? He talks from the heart. He's had me in tears more than any other writer has ever affected me. And I guess where I'm going with this is, have you ever had a passion that is so strong, but that will never ever be realized as part of your life? Motorcycle riding is like that to me. And even if I were younger and fitter, I know I would not have it in me to do the adventure riding and the distances and the places and all that stuff that Charley Boorman does. Now, this one here is kind of fun, Extreme Frontiers, because it's Canada. But it's just such a neat read for me, because I live, for those few days that it takes me to get through the book, I live vicariously. And it's really hard to explain that he is bringing alive a passion that I know that I will never ever do. So his extreme rides, I mean, through Russia and down through South America, and just all the different places that are so remote and so hard to ride on a motorcycle, and pulls out absolutely everything. Now, some of you may say, it's a motorcycle ride, and there's certainly far more important things to be done than, go on a motorcycle ride. But I think when something pushes you to the very edge of your physical and mental capabilities, you really find out what you're made of. And I know what I'm made of, and I'm not made of this material. So that's how I do that. I'd be curious to know if you have a real life, like a real life author, as in they talk about the real world, real life, that affects you that way. As I say, this man has had me in tears more than any girly movie, any other book, any other story. And I think it's because he talks from his heart and his gut. And he's got a great way of doing that. And then along the way, he touches the hearts, and his heart is touched by so many people. And so many people that don't have it as easy as we have it. So, as I say, I guess in retrospect, I live vicariously in more ways than one. So as well as the motorcycle and pushing yourself on the bike. Yeah, just all those extreme places where other people live successfully, and I know I couldn't. Anyways, let me know if you have a writer that can affect you that way, or that you do have a passion that you live vicariously through someone else. And their books or their movie shows or whatever. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.